Shalom Akim. First and foremost, just want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and the salutations to Yakim, okay, across the globe, doing the work with truth and sincerity. Basically, I seen a brother. He did a video on this one article, basically talking about how the opioid, talking about the opioid epidemic that's going across the United States. Now Esau found a solution, through one of his wicked devices, the RFID chip, which is a microchip, man. But I'm just gonna let the video play and just add a couple precepts and elaborate. But here it goes.
Drug-related opioid deaths and drug-related problems last month. According to the report, more than 63,000 people died from drug overdose in 2016, a 21% increase just from 2015. West Virginia had the highest overdose rate in the entire nation at 52 per 100,000 people. The national average is 20 for 100,000. Ohio had the second highest, and Kentucky ranked fifth.
We have to stop this terrible drug epidemic. We have to. If we don't, it will cannibalize us.
West Virginia Governor Jim Justice says landmark work is being done in West Virginia to combat the opioid crisis.
In his State of the State address, the governor said scientists at West Virginia University are developing microchip technology that would provide long-term relief to folks suffering from addiction or chronic pain with an implant smaller than just a grain of rice. News Channel 3's Nathan Tackett spoke with leaders behind the project who explained how it might work.
One of our region's biggest problems could soon be solved by something small.
They were the third of the size of maybe a grain of rice.
Researchers at the Rockefeller Neuroscience Institute at WVU are developing micro-implant treatment to help fight addiction.
They can take away the craving.
West Virginia Governor Jim Justice touted the innovation during his State of the State address.
We would like West Virginia to be one of the premier states in the country that is taking the opioid crisis and dealing with it head on.
The Institute's director says they cannot release pictures of their microchips yet, but says there will be two kinds. The first will be specifically for addicts.
These chips are used to basically block the brain and nervous system signals that are contributing to the addictive behavior.
The other would be for chronic pain sufferers who are not addicted, delivering non-opioid medicine directly to the location of the pain, eliminating the need for pills. Testing on humans could begin within 1 year.
We're doing everything possible to fast track this, but number one is safety. If the results of the research studies show benefit, I see this within 3 to 5 years being available.
With the hope that the state that's been the epicenter for addiction can become the epicenter of recovery. Nathan Tackett, WSAZ, News Channel 3.
Now, doctors at the Neuroscience Institute say they're also working on external devices that would provide the same kinds of treatment without an implant. Those devices, they say, use magnet technology that's already similarly used to treat depression. Well, this one, though, will curb addiction. In the meantime, state legislators are working on other fronts to cut down on the opioid addiction issues.
Today, the Senate introduced a bill known as the Opioid Reduction Act. West Virginia Senate President Mitch Carmichael broke it down for us today. The bill would only allow physicians to prescribe 7 days' worth of opioids, and emergency rooms could only give out 3 days' dose. Typically, doctors prescribe for 30, 60, or even 90 days.
We want to put all the roadblocks and checkpoints in place to ensure that these drugs are not being abused. And clearly we have a problem in West Virginia. It's clear.
The bill also follows the Controlled Substance Monitoring Plan, where prescribers and pharmacists would track patients using opioids.
The microchip, the RFID chip technology, it's here, man, and it's been here, man. Now, you see more and more of these media, they're showing it onto the people, man. They're pushing it now, man. They're exposing it, man. And what Esau likes to do, is this thing called these elites do. It's a thing called order out of chaos. you know. Uh, so basically, what they do, man, they create a problem. In this instance, Esau, he put the drugs out in these neighborhoods and these communities. He's the one that's pushing these drugs. You got these doctors that prescribe people these painkillers like um oxy oxycontin, Percocets. You know, Esau prescribed these pills, to these people, and they get hooked on them, which eventually getting hooked on these pills, on these medications, leads to people getting hooked on heroin. So that's the problem right there, and the reaction in this case, where people want help. They want to get off that addiction. You know, and people want people are gonna want a solution. And these elites are gonna give the solution, man. Which the solution is the RFID chip implant, you know, for these people, man. That's what Esau does, man. You know, yeah, that's what he does, man. He creates the problems, man, and he sees the people's reaction, and he creates a solution. And the same thing in these last days, man. Hey, Esau is gonna create the problems, man. He's gonna be the one that's causing these food shortages, man. There's gonna be no food. You know, people in the reaction to the people are gonna be hungry, man. They're gonna be mad. There's gonna be a lot of death. Then Esau's gonna come out with a solution. Basically, hey, take this RFID chip and you'll be able to eat and drink again. That's Esau, man. Hey, and you gotta watch out for these things, man. But I'm gonna bring this one precept. Um, Slovakia. Book of Second Corinthians, chapter 2, verse 11. It reads, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." All right. So we're not ignorant, which basically means not knowing, not looking up things, not knowing. You know what I'm saying? We're not stupid of his devices, man. We know what Esau's wicked devices are, man. We know what this RFID chip technology is, man. We know that that's the mark of the beast, man, that the scriptures speak of, man. We're not stupid. We're not gonna take that, man. You know, and a lot of our people, man, are ignorant, man. They're ignorant. They don't know what this is, man. They don't know what the RFID chip, man. They don't know that the RFID chip is a mark of the beast, man. Our people don't know once they take that RFID chip, man. They submitted themselves to pretty much to the Esau, man. They put they look at Esau as a god now, man. Because that's what Esau wants to be, man. He's a prideful devil, man. Trying to be like the Most High. Trying to get this new world order in, man. But we're just not gonna succeed, man. But hey, a lot of our people are ignorant, man. And you also got a lot of our people that know that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, man. A lot of people in the world, man, know that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, man. But hey, man, if you're not out there doing the work, if the Most High is not supping with you, man, hey, when shit all hell's breaks loose, man, and the Most High is not supping with you, man, hey, you're gonna take that chip, man. That temptation, man, is gonna kick in, man. Your flesh is gonna kick in, and our people gonna end up taking that chip, man. Get my next precept. Book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. All right. And it reads, "Woe," which means destruction, "to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin." So, destruction to you to our people, man. They don't take heed. They don't take counsel of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. They don't take counsel of the prophets, man. Woe unto you guys, man. All right, that take a covering of Esau, but not of the Most High, man. They don't take of the covering of the Most High, man. They trust in their enemy, man. Verse 2: that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. So these people, man, they trust in America, man. They trust in Esau, man. And when all hell breaks loose, man, they're gonna put their trust in that chip, man. You're gonna put their trust in that chip, and gonna take that chip, man. Ignorantly, man, not knowing, man, what it is, man. Some of them are gonna, probably a lot of them, are gonna know what the RFID chip is, man. But they're gonna be taking heed to their flesh, man. Their flesh is going, the flesh is gonna be stronger than their spirit, man. When they get to that point, man, that temptation is gonna kick in, man. And the Most High is not gonna deliver them out of that temptation, man. Reading on, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Hey, and your people, man, you so-called Native Americans, you so-called Negroes, you so-called Hispanics, that take this chip, man. Hey, you guys are gonna be ashamed, man. 2/3 of our people are gonna wake up in the kingdom, man, with everlasting shame, man. And contempt, man. For trusting in Esau, man, for scoffing at the prophets, for laughing at us, man, for being ignorant, man. You guys are gonna be trusting in this devil, man. It's gonna be your shame, man. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna show you just quick pictures that I seen. And basically, I was working, and I was working. I work construction, and I was outside, just we were just finishing up the day. I was just going around the house cleaning, and I come across this thing, man. It says tiny microchip not available. The tiny microchip in the ear. The bottom it says a tiny microprocessor. Smaller than a dime. So hey, this technology is here, man. It is here, man, and our people are gonna take that shit, man. Our people are ignorant, man. They're stupid, man. But I'm gonna get another precept. Bear with me. Never trust thine enemy. Was that KJB? Alright, come. Yeah, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. So hey, man, never trust your enemy, man. Your enemy is Esau, man. Our biggest enemy, man, in this world is Esau, man. And our people, man, trust in him, man. Even after, man, he done put us in slavery, man. He robbed our land, man. Raped our women, man. Stole our land. And he's doing the same shit today, man, with gentrification. He's Esau's going inside these Hispanics and these Israelites neighborhoods, kicking them out, putting up the rent, man, kicking these Jake's family owned restaurants, man, but hey, he's shooting Jake down in the streets, man. They're shooting Jake across the border, man, between Mexico and the and U.S., man. Hey, he's your enemy, man. It's clear that he don't like you, man. He don't like us, man. He has a perpetual hatred towards us, man. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. So hey, don't trust your enemy, man. All right. And I'm just gonna close it out with this scripture, man. Book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse was it 16? Yeah, 16. And it reads, yeah, it's the book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls this all both small and great. So I don't doesn't matter if you're young or old, man, but rich and poor, all right, rich and poor, right there in India, man. They with the poor, man, they started giving them they put them in the system, and now Pastor Tahar, he put up a video, man, about them, man. How in India, in the poor, they got them in the system, man. At first they were like out of the grid, man. They didn't have a social security number. They didn't have nothing, man. People don't know who they were, man. So now they put them on the grid, man. But hey, he's gonna cause rich and poor, free and bond. So if you're in jail, you're locked up, or you're free, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads, man. All right. So this devil's gonna cause, everybody, man, to take this chip, man. He don't care. All right. He wants to fulfill his belly can't be filled. He wants to be like the Most High, man. That's his pridefulness, man. He wants to see what you're doing, who you're talking to, and who you're fucking. You know, when you take a shit, when you take a piss, man. He wants to know all that shit, man. You know, and that no man might buy or sell. All right. So without the chip, man, you're not gonna be able to buy or sell, man. That's how Esau's gonna make it, man. You're not gonna be able to buy or sell without this technology, man. Without this chip. Save he that had the mark. All right. Or the name of his name of the beast, the number of his name, or the number of his name, man. Okay. So hey, man. Hey, the RFID chip, man. It's here. The technology is here. Hey, don't be ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Hey, it's here, man, and it's the year of prophecy, man. Hey, a lot of stuff is going down, man. This may be the year that Esau may make this RFID chip, the mark of the beast, implant mandatory, man. And a lot of our people are ignorantly gonna take that shit, man. Esau's gonna cause a problem. Order out of chaos, a problem. He's gonna create the problem. There's gonna be a reaction. People are gonna start panicking. They're gonna be hungry. They're gonna be mad. A lot of fighting, a lot of death. And that's the reaction. And the people, and the solution that Esau's gonna put for them is, hey, take this chip, man. Take this chip. If you take this chip, you'll have some water. You'll have some food. You'll be able to survive and function, man. That's the tactic that Esau's gonna use, man. And you see how he used it with that he's doing it with the opioid epidemic that he created, man. He created the problem. He's the one that put the drugs in the neighborhoods. He's the one that got people hooked on the drugs. Now our people want are the what is it the problem, the reaction, Salakia. So the reaction of the people is, hey, I want to get. I'm tired of being addicted to this shit, man. I want help. I really need help. And the solution that Esau's gonna put for them, hey, take this chip, man. It's gonna help you, man. And hey, if you're an Israelite, man, don't take that chip, man. But only the elect is not gonna take that chip, man. Which we hope to be, man. And 2/3 of our people, man, gonna take heed to their flesh, and they're just gonna ignorantly take that, man. But hope that was an edifying video to you, Akim. That come across this video. Just want to give all honors, glories, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to Akim across the globe. Lifting up the name Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, in truth and in sincerity. Till next time, Shalom.